Daphne and Brooke was trying to convince Carter that what he did was wrong. Do y'all think it's actually going to work? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live for Chess for the bottom beautiful February 13th, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, I just realized they didn't show Luna and Bill today, so yay. Let me know down below also, do y'all think that Carter is going to have a change of heart and get the company back? Or do y'all think Hope is going to figure out that these folks over here playing mind games with Carter? Let me know down below. But yeah, I said that because on today's episode, now first of all, why is Steffi going to sit up here and tell? She still, like, they already knew that she felt some type of way because they took her family company. Obviously, she hasn't, shied away from that. But it's the fact that you keep on and keep on. Then it's the fact that she done walked up in here and smelled this lady fragrance, and she changed the subject. She guilty. She's guilty. But she had the bright idea to tell Hope that Brooke's starting to see that what y'all did was wrong and all this other stuff. And I was like, okay, you giving her ideas. So one, she gonna know that this lady Daphne been in the doggone. If Carter doesn't have a change of heart, she's gonna know that she been up in this doggone office. Then she probably gonna remember the other day when you was beside her, she smelled her scent then. And then I think on tomorrow's episode, because what's today, Thursday? On tomorrow's episode, they showed Hope and Carter talking, and he's saying maybe they should apologize, and she's saying she not gonna apologize. So I'm wondering, she gonna tell him that she smelled Daphne perfume up in the office and how apparently they know each other or something like that. But okay, y'all, on today's episode, we're gonna start with Eric, Ridge, and Taylor. So they were still talking about the same thing about how they bothered by Carter and Hope and what Brooke did. Look, Ridge talking about some what he said, how he said it, I can't remember. He was saying, they was talking about Hope and Carter and what they did, and he still talking about something. He can't believe Brooke did what she did, and Taylor over here like, it's okay, and all this other stuff. But yeah, he's still bothered by what Brooke did, the fact that she joined as CEO, even though she done told him 50,000 freaking times what the plan was. Just for Stephanie to sit up here and do the same doggone thing. Look, I said, this is crazy. I hope they finna get over this storyline. Move on past this storyline or whatever. But yeah, they were still talking about that. Eric's so mad, man. He's so mad. What he called them? Well, yeah, they feel betrayed. But obviously, Carter feels bad about what he did or whatever. Now they trying to sit up here and make it seem like Hope used him, got in his head, even though he the one brought the idea to her. She was over here urging him to do it. She could have been like, nah, yes, they wronged me because I wasn't going after Finn or whatever. I was going after you and all that. But instead, she hyped his head up, so she responsible. But yeah, Eric, Ridge, and Taylor was still talking about the same thing, about the betrayal. And Taylor ends up saying that maybe Steffi or Brooke or somebody can get through to him. Maybe even Daphne can get through to him. She believes that the right person can get Carter to realize that what he did was wrong. So Ridge and Eric, they doubt it. They don't believe it. They think he's too far gone. Eric's still in shock about everything that happened. By the end of the episode with Ridge and them scene, they showed Ridge, he was thinking about his friendship with Carter and everything. Cause Brooke over here talking about some, I miss Ridge and I know you miss him too or whatever. And I was like, girl, please, please let this man go. They ain't gonna never, ever let this man go. Carter, Hope, Brooke. What was they talking about? Hope was reassuring Carter that the jury line would be a hit. I think that's what happened on tomorrow's episode, or was supposed to happen on tomorrow's episode. They said something about they launched the jury line. Something's supposed to happen in the boardroom. I don't know if it's surrounding the jury line lunch or something else, but they said something's supposed to happen in the boardroom. But yeah, Hope can't read the room because she's still talking about everything they accomplished, just reassuring him that it's gonna be a success because of him and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, Brooke over here making faces, Carter making faces. You could tell by his face that he feels guilty. You could tell Brooke. My thing, though, is what Steffi said shouldn't be a shock to Hope. She been studying telling her that what she did was wrong. My thing with Brooke is the fact that she went and told, I can understand what she said to Ridge. I can understand why, they will feel the need to do something. That's the worst thing you could have said to this man. And he still gave you the benefit of the doubt. So she did kind of bring it on herself. Steffi and Daphne. So they was talking about the plan, and they was talking about how now they want to go with a different plan. They want to go with trying to convince him that what he did was wrong. But Daphne seems to be expressing interest in Carter. So she ends up saying it's a personal mission to rescue Carter from Hope or whatever. And I was like, girl, please. They said she had her own agenda. So I'm waiting to see what that agenda is going to be. But Daphne ends up leaving, and that's when Hope walked in and she smelled her scent. I said, see, if y'all know that this doggone lady carries a scent that nobody else smell like, did I say that right? I don't know. She got the scent that only belongs to her. You know it's gonna linger. I know she smelled her the other day on her. I know she did. Or if not on her, I know she smelled it in. Oh, I forgot. That was the episode where they met up at Steffi's house and then Steffi came back to work. But yeah, Hope ends up coming in and she smells her scent. She asked Steffi if Daphne was with her because she smelled the perfume. She smelled perfume or whatever. And they started talking, but she changed the subject. I was like, you guilty. Guilty. I said, if you're going to come up with a doggone plan, you might not want to study meet up with this lady. I'm surprised she walked in. They right down the hall. They either right down the hall or right across the hall. I was like, I'm surprised nobody has walked in on them yet, meeting up or nothing. She over here just going back and forth, her scent everywhere. And y'all know it's her scent, obviously. But yeah, she ends up talking to her. They start going back and forth again. Golly, over and over again. They always going back and forth. But Hope ends up reminding Steffi that nothing is going to change what's going on there. You know, the fact that Carter's in charge and she getting her way as of right now or whatever. So Steffi started telling her about herself and what her and Carter did was wrong or whatever. I think Brooke had walked in and that's when she heard it. So Brooke was like, excuse me. And then Steffi was like, well, you look at there. Basically implying that Brooke feels some type of way. She no longer feels that what they did was right. And I was like, she never did. She never did. She said some stupid stuff to her. I was about to say her husband. To her Ridge or whatever. But other than that, she been saying it. And you know she said it. And then you know about the doggone plan. So why would you go telling Hope anything? What if she can get Carter to change his mind? You just don't sit up here and told. You don't sit up here and told. But she has told. Brooke has told Carter and Hope that what they did was wrong. Carter, Brooke. So basically, Daphne was trying to do what Steffi said, convince Carter that what he did was wrong, bring up Hope and what she did. Now, when she mentioned Hope, he made this face. I was like, backtrack. Backtrack. But I don't know what he gonna do. I don't know if he finna sign the documents back over. I said, if he ends up signing the documents back over to them and giving them their company back, do y'all think they're gonna be like, oh, here you go, come on in, we welcome you back, we knew you would come back? Or do y'all think they should, I should ask, do y'all think they should fire them still or welcome them back? Let me know down below. I'm like, both of y'all gotta go. Both of y'all must go. But yeah, Daphne and Carter. I'm trying to remember. She was flirting with him still, and I think he asked her, are you trying to come on to me? I don't know who interrupted. Charlie interrupted. I forgot about that part because I didn't write it down, y'all. He interrupted over here talking about her fragrance and all this other stuff. And then they sat down. They started talking about Hope and what he did. And she was asking him if he had regrets or guilt and all this stuff. And Brooke ended up hearing the conversation. She ended up hearing the conversation. So Daphne seen her. She ends up leaving. And that's when they started talking or whatever. She started telling him, I know you miss Ridge too. I miss him too. And she crying and stuff. I think he asked her why she crying or why she got the tears or whatever. And he's still trying to stick to it for Hope's sake. Because he reminded Brooke of Hope that that's her daughter and all this stuff. She was like, she know, but what y'all did was wrong or whatever. But yeah, that's all that happened. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have girls today and be safe.